Do you know how to take a really deep breath? You don't push it. You don't gasp in or sigh out. You don't go too fast. A special breathing technique may call for these things, but not just a normal deep breath. You know, the kind we took as infants. The kind that gets our brain enough oxygen and massages our internal organs so gently and in the healthiest way. Start with good posture. When we slump, there's nowhere for the air to go. Now put your hands on the center of your belly, just over your belly button. As you gently breathe in, your hand should move outward. Breathe this way several times. Now slide your hands over to your sides, above your hips. Breathe deeply. Your hands should be moved by your breath. Try this a couple of times. Your belly is still being pushed out, and so are your sides. This may feel normal, relaxing, or perhaps strange and awkward, but keep doing it. Many of us were trained when we were young to breathe shallowly so our stomachs don't move, though athletes, singers, brass and wind instrument players may have broken the habit, at least while they participate in their specialty. Now, move your hands to your back, directly behind your belly button. Take a deep breath and see if you can also move your hands, even slightly, while they're on your back. Try this a few times. Now move your hands until they're one at the very top and one at the very bottom of your abdomen, or if you're like me, on the top and bottom of your belly, as it sticks out a bit. Don't worry either way. We're all friends here, and we're just breathing. Now take that deep breath and see if, toward the end of the breath, you can move your hands out, up and down. Practice this several times. In Chinese energy arts, they call this six-directional breathing, and you can see why. When the diaphragm under the lungs is allowed to move fully and allow the lungs to fully inflate, the internal organs are massaged and gently pushed so that your torso seems to expand in all directions. Now, we'll have several minutes of silence for you to practice six-directional breathing, which you can also just consider taking a proper breath of air. During the silence, focus your mind on how it feels to breathe this way and bring your concentration into all six directions. We'll begin and end the silence with the sound of the bell. Well done! Taking a proper breath of air is something you can do anywhere you are, anytime you think of it. And it would be an excellent thing to add to your daily pattern of life until you simply breathe deeply all the time without having to think about it. Let's practice again. We'll have silence for a couple of minutes, during which time simply pay attention to what it feels like to take a properly deep, totally normal breath. Whenever you're tired, angry, or feeling anything that makes you uncomfortable, take a properly deep breath, once, twice, 3 times, and feel your shoulders relax. Feel yourself come back to normal. You can do this anywhere and anytime. Let's practice again now. Thank you for joining me today. Our meditation is complete. Go in peace.